The Los Angeles Lakers roster looks much different heading into the 2021 season than they did at the end of last season. After falling short in the NBA playoffs, albeit because of injuries, the front office went to work and made some bold moves in the offseason. Rob Pelinka made the boldest trade he could make to get the third star in Russell Westbrook. While Westbrook is a former MVP, his contract is one of the highest in the league and his play style has not translated to winning basketball. It didn't matter. The Lakers have the best winner in the league in LeBron James. They went for it and set off a domino of moves after the trade. The Lakers had to fill out the roster, but outside of the taxpayers' MLE and the bird rights to Talon Horton-Tucker, the team only had minimum contracts to give out. The result is a roster full of veterans on one-year deals whose futures are not guaranteed in LA. The Lakers do not want to completely turn over the roster every year, and there are players that they will target from this year's team to try and keep around past this season. This is a long-term play for the Lakers, but he is not a new Laker. Let's break down the new Lakers that could end up being long-term players for the purple and gold. There were plenty of rumors about some All-Stars that could be on the move, but none of them came to fruition yet. The JBA All-Stars Liangelo Ball being traded by the Charlotte Hornets to the Los Angeles Lakers was the biggest trade that went down this offseason. Hey, before we get to the video, if you haven't already subscribed to our Trade Hoops channel, then please subscribe to it so that you can get all the latest notifications of our videos. So let us start with today's video. The 22 years old Liangelo Ball was not considered a prospect at the time for the National Basketball Association, NBA. He planned on preparing for the 2018 draft with his father after leaving UCLA. On December 11, 2017, he signed with Prienai of the Lithuanian Basketball League, LKL, along with his younger brother Liangelo, who left Chino Hills before his junior season. The brothers' move to Lithuania was heavily reported by American sports media. Prienai withdrew from the Baltic Basketball League upon their arrival and took part in various exhibition games sponsored by his family's sports apparel company, Big Baller brand. On July 9, 2018, Ball signed with the Los Angeles Ballers of the Junior Basketball Association, a league founded by his father as an alternative to college basketball. He joined in the middle of the season and made his debut on July 14, tallying 53 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. The Ball was named to the West roster for the JBA All-Star Game. Ball recorded 39 points, 15 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 steals in a 202-189 win to claim the All-Star Game MVP award. In his first playoff game, he scored a season-high 58 points in a 157-134 win over the Philadelphia Ballers. On August 12, Ball matched his season-high of 58 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists in a finals victory over the Seattle Ballers, and was subsequently named Finals MVP. At the end of the season, Ball was among 14 players in the league named to the JBA USA Select Team, which faced several European teams on an international tour. Angelo Ball is on his way to success in his basketball career, but who knows that all this will collapse? Yes, a single mistake done by Angelo put him into the worst situation ever and even create a problem for his career. He and 2 other players but were suspended after they were caught shoplifting on a trip to China. After that scandal broke, Liangelo has consultation from his father decided to leave UCLA and join the Lithuanian basketball team, where he signed with the team Printed Knight, and after a brief stint there he joined his father's Junior Basketball Association back in the States and did some impressive work with the Los Angeles Ballers. Although Liangelo was angling to get drafted by the NBA, he was even entered into the draft in 2018, but no team took him. Some have speculated that a shoplifting charge left a dark cloud over him, while others say he just simply wasn't as good as his brothers. But things get even more complicated recently when his brother Lamella's team reached out and offered him a helping hand and then quickly pulled it away. During the summer of 2021, Elite Angela was invited by Lamelo and the Charlotte Hornets to work out with the team. This was a chance for Angelo to show his skills to the organization that was desperate to keep his brother happy. The envelope laid his heart out and earned a spot on the Charlotte Summer League. Many thought that a signing was imminent. Was it finally time for all 3 Ball brothers to be in the NBA? Apparently not. After his time working out with the team and joining them during the Summer League, Liangelo was nowhere to be found on the team's training camp roster. That meant that he would remain the only Ball brother and not playing in the NBA, or will he? Even though he hasn't blown away as many people as his brothers, Liangelo is showing a lot of promise every time he takes to the floor. Plus he is young and would be cheap and easy to sign. All of those reasons are prime examples of why the Los Angeles Lakers should take another chance on a Ball brother in Liangelo ASAP. Liangelo's a 22-year-old forward who can shoot and defense. That is the sort of player who was wanted anywhere in the association, but especially in LA. There is no doubt that the Lakers are one of the oldest teams in the NBA, led by LeBron James. The purple and gold have wisdom, knowledge, and determination, but they are lacking in one very important area. So let's be honest, the team needs at least some young energy on the roster. Liangelo would bring that during his brief time playing with the Hornets during their summer league. He showed off speed and agility that would look wonderful at Staples Center, and he would come at the perfect time for the Lakers when they're looking to continually improve their roster while not spending a lot of money. The Lakers have gone big in this offseason, signing Russell Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard, Rajon Rondo, and many more. They have been spending money like crazy, but they're still looking for more missing pieces that can help them win that next ring. Was Liangelo Ball? They would be signing someone young and capable of being crafted into greatness, but they would also get a player who won't come with a hefty price tag. They wouldn't be able to get them for dirt cheap and turn him into the type of player that they need without a signing. Liangelo is so tempting. The Lakers have stayed with it before back in 2018. Liangelo is one of several prospects who attended pre-draft workouts with the Lakers. He showed up what he had tried and made an impression on the team and failed. In the end, the organization decided to not sign Liangelo and once again closed the door and his NBA chances. The Lakers were so unimpressed with Liangelo's output that sources said the organization didn't see a future with him on the team or even the jelly. Of course, LeVar was willing to comment on this. He said that he was given the impression that Liangelo would be a Laker. He said that he was told directly by Magic Johnson and Rob Pelinka that Liangelo was LeBron, but the team was steadfast in their decision and Liangelo never suited up in a Lakers jersey. Surely that was heartbreaking news. Orleans low, but times have changed. Several years have gone by now and Liangelo has been working on his game, which is evident. Even though the Hornets ended up passing on Liangelo, they publicly said that they liked him a lot and were impressed with what he was doing. It just seems they didn't have space for him. But the Lakers aren't the Hornets, and both teams have drastically different needs. The Hornets are full of us, including Angelo's brother Lamella. The Lakers, on the other hand, need more of it so that they can let their star players LeBron, Carmelo, Russell. Liangelo Ball fits the bill for the sort of missing piece the Lakers need. They could sign him and turn him into a player that his dad swears he is. Plus they couldn't do it for an insanely cheap price. There is little downside to this choice. So, what did you think of the trade? Let us know in the comments section, and to stay up to date with my latest videos and latest NBA news, make sure to subscribe to the Trade Hoops YouTube channel by clicking the red subscribe button. If you like watching our video, then please don't forget to like and share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.